All right, what's happening with Carvana stock going into 2025? So what this stock is about to do. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? Let's have a look at this name. So in 2021, 2022, if you guys remember, this was pretty hot runner after flushing during COVID and then running up and basically hitting $360, $376 and hitting as low as $3.55 all in a matter of 2 years. Call about pump and dump, but this move, very recent, 2023, 2024, this was pretty crazy move too. 6% year-to-date gain for 2024, and market capitalization $27.5 billion levels. So what I'm watching for the stock from here, this is going to be pretty short one. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Throughout this move, when stock started pushing from mid-June, I think, I was pretty much bullish for this stock up until this moment. So right here, right now, well, you can go take a look. 50 to 60, 60, 70 to $100 target price, 100 squeeze, bears in trouble, 167% gain, 330% gain. It's stupid to short when stock is making new all-time highs. So throughout this move, I was bullish, okay? And yes, do I agree that this business worth this much? Absolutely not. If you take a look at the price action, well, this year's high, 367, it started stalling out after they reported earnings last time in around November, at the end of basically October, where ever since it just did nothing. It's just chopped around, and a couple days ago before option expiration it started slipping, and now if you go take a look at this chart, yellow line on my chart represents 50-day moving average, red line 200-day moving average. Take a look how many times in the past year or so this stock has traded below its 50-day moving average. Once, twice, 3 times. And then right here, right now, for the last like 5-6 trading sessions, it is trading below now for the 4th time. And this is throughout the year. And if you take a look at it, yes, it might have looked in all of those instances for many short sellers, people stayed aggressive, and you can go take a look at Twitter or Google Trends at these moments. What was the sentiment? But I can tell you that people were trying to basically top this at every single time, and every single time it just kept squeezing. And if you take a look at the Carvana's short float, 10% right now. It's not a whole lot. Daily volume for the stock, well, on average it trades about like 2-3 million. So yeah, it is quite a bit. And I mean, it can still cause some squeeze to the upside, but anytime any stock trades below its 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, 5-day moving average, it is at least not bullish for me, and it is bearish right here, right now. Again, I'm not somebody who's trying to call the top here, but top was in right around here after reporting earnings, and it hasn't taken out that high for 2 months. And if you take a look at whatever you want to use, MACD, if you want to use, go ahead. You can see the weakness over there, and at the same time, I mean, does this business really worth that much? Take a look at the insider selling throughout the year, dumping every other week. Pretty much insiders come in and they just dump shares, dump their options, and they have pretty much milked it for quite some time. The last time I remember insiders buy, and that was the CEO, he bought the stock at around like $20 levels right here in 2022. And then after that, $15 levels. And after that, stock went ahead and dropped to $3.50. Ever since, I don't remember insiders coming in buying this stock. Ever since, they were pretty much sellers, net sellers. So year is about to be ending, and I'm watching for the stock below these levels. Well, first target 200, second target, support level 187. But I'm watching Carvana basically decline all the way to its 200-day moving average. Basically, anybody who was holding it for some long-term capital gains, they can do so. And I'm expecting this name to drop all the way to 160 in the next 2 months. Do I have a play on this one? No, I don't have a position, but I'm looking to get into one in the near future. And I'm expecting this name to drop all the way to $160 by the end of February 2022. So this is what I'm watching. So unless this stock gets back above $240 levels and starts pushing, I am not interested going along or playing some sort of a short squeeze. The only time I would play a short squeeze is when stock makes new 52-week high. That's the only time I play short squeeze game. So right here, right now, can it squeeze? Yeah, possible. But what is the catalyst going to be for this to happen? So I'm watching this name to the downside. Option activity, pretty much put to call is about the same. There's a lot of people milked this name throughout this year, selling calls, selling puts. So, but now I am ready that this name could pretty much, even in 2025, I don't think this stock is going to do what it has done in the last 2 years. I think in 2025, this is going to be a loser, and it will definitely be trading at much lower levels than even 160 come end of the 2025. Again, fundamentally, they have been reporting pretty good earnings. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters of a consecutive positive earnings. Actually, 3 quarters of a consecutive positive earnings. If they start reporting positive earnings, it's not a big deal. It can still decline to me because, what they are doing is, it's not sophisticated business, and out there are many other places are struggling, but at the same time, they're not trading at these valuations. But clearly, I am biased. I'm not telling you to sell or buy. I'm just sharing my opinion purely for entertainment purposes. Throughout this move to the upside, this is AutoNation actually. Throughout this move to the upside, I was bullish, and even I kept posting it on my X and Twitter as well throughout this move. And now, come next year, and I was even telling that up until the end of the year, I'm not bearish, I'm bullish. But looks like momentum shift here. We shall see what's going to happen. It has done it. It has recovered 50-day moving average, but the longer it stays below 50-day moving average, the more bearish is looking for me this stock. So Carvana, watching it to the downside. If you're new, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.